Welcome to the only Christmas video I'm doing. I'm Radical Improvements, and this is a channel where we're looking to optimize our style for dating. And this is the best accessory you can ever wear if you want to attract more women. Basically, I don't care if you celebrate it. I don't care if you don't have anyone in your life who's going to buy you presents. The point of this video is for me to say, here is some stuff you can treat yourself to if no one's going to buy it for you. These are 3 items I've come up with that I think everyone should have in their wardrobe moving forward, past into the next year. Not for me though, I spent all of my money on a one-way ticket to Mexico because I'm leaving and not coming back. What am I recommending moving forward? Let's start off with shoes. Now that I am traveling again, I'm very much back on my minimalist kick of making sure I have the fewest amount of shoes I can possibly have. And my minimalist attitude towards shoes is you need to have 3 pairs, 1 black, 1 white, 1 pair of boots. That's essentially how it goes. The boots are usually your smarter option, but you can mess around a little bit with that. It's not set in stone. If you watched some of my content before, you've seen me pushing these shoes before, and I'm pushing black old school Vans this year, black and white old schools even. They're a classic shoe. I'm seeing them around a lot. I've always wanted to get a pair of Vans, and given that I'm seeing them far more around, they seem to be trending in. They work really, really well as a pair of casual black sneakers that look really good. And I've pushed them on a few clients. I've pushed them in my guides recently. Just an epically good black option to have. And you want 1 white option, 1 black option. And then the boots, they can be, they can be a range of colors. I typically go for black anyway because I like to play it safe and boring. Now, with the Vans, they're replacing my Chuck Taylors, like these bastards here. And I'm going to give a quick shout out to the Chuck Taylor 70s. Pretty epic in terms of how long they last. Like for me, Converse in the past have only lasted like a year at most. These have lasted 2 years now. And I'm not going to buy the Vans until I've actually worn through this shoe and it's still kicking. So I could go traveling for another, I don't know, 4 or 5 more months before I even get my old schools. And yeah, it's just like, it's amazing how the 70s, paying a little bit extra for the Chuck Taylor 70s really helps. So maybe if you want to choose between 2 black sneakers, go for the high top Chuck Taylor 70s or go for the old schools Vans, which are my next one. I've just worn Converse for like 10 years straight now, and I feel like I need a change personally. But either of them, they're both iconic black sneakers that would work as your casual black option. Okay, moving on. Wool coats. These have been a surprising MVP of this winter. I've seen them absolutely everywhere. I don't know what America's like, but throughout Europe and in British retailers, these particular style of wool coat has been super pushed by the retailers. And I found it to be the MVP of my winter wardrobe so far. It's so surprisingly versatile. I've worn it with kind of streetwear style, but I've also worn it really like formal as well. Really good, obviously, because it's like a peak. Same with the peacoats, you can wear your pendants underneath. Just a fantastic, trending, smarter option that you can have. And yeah, it's really, really, really cool and really warm as well because it's a wool coat, surprisingly enough. I recommend you get these in either black, dark grey, or there's some light brown colors that are pretty good, but just make sure you get the right sort of color for your skin complexion. I think black for like paler guys like me is the best option. Dark grey too. The best thing about dark grey is that you can wear black underneath, like black jeans, black t-shirt, and over the top you can wear the dark grey as a contrast. Why am I not recommending light grey? I think it's because I have too much light grey myself. So I prefer, yeah, go for a dark grey overcoat. I think that looks pretty cool. As I said, MVP of the options I bought lately. I got mine from Jack & Jones because it was slightly cheaper and I thought I actually liked the look of it. But I was looking at the ones from Zara, which were probably a little bit more fitted to me than the one for Jack & Jones was. But I don't know, I ended up going with the Jack & Jones one. It was slightly cheaper than the Zara option. Zara, again, do really nice. They always bring stuff in a little bit tighter, which is why I like to go to Zara and try out their stuff first. Last recommendation, bomber jacket, Alpha Industries. I'm trying to get everyone to own one of these. This is like my favorite piece of outerwear is the Alpha Industries bomber. It's one of the highest rated bombers you'll find anywhere on the internet. It's just, it's beautiful. Take the red tag off from the sleeve. Like, I don't think that's particularly useful. You can just cut it off, but their base bomber without their weird tag is really cool. I have one in black. What I'm going to suggest you guys do is buy a green option. I don't think guys wear much green. And I'm releasing a video either before this or after this about how to use green. But yeah, the green bomber looks so cool, the green slim bomber. This is what I'm pushing. And you'll notice that this is probably the higher end. This is like the most expensive thing I've recommended. You can get them off Depop if you know your exact size. So maybe go and find somewhere that sells them retail, try the sizes on, and you can get them secondhand on Depop, or you can get them maybe on clearance somewhere. Have at it. Try and find the best deal for you. If this is too expensive, I understand. There are cheaper bombers. I have recommended cheaper bombers like Jack & Jones bombers. The recommendations in this video were meant to be a little bit more premium because someone else is probably buying you the present or you're splurging on yourself. So that's why this is like slightly more expensive. But all of these options I recommend for the Christmas season. So enjoy owning these and wearing these if you buy any, and look out for more content from me. Peace out.